Hey guys, it's Grimmie Genius Thursday. You guys will probably see this on Friday because knowing myself, I'll pass out right after I finish this video because it's dumb late. But Grimmie Genius Thursday. Christina's movie, we're finally doing screenings, and I'm really excited. Okay, that alfalfa braid is really annoying me. Okay, so I'm really excited, but I'm really sad that her hometown showing is on the same day that I have a show, the Shiro show, like She-Hero, if you guys didn't get that, right? So I have that same show in New York at the same time that Christina is screening for Matchbreaker is gonna be in Cherry Hill. So luckily, there's a New York showing that I will be hopefully going to on the 21st. See what I can do with my schedule. But to remind you guys about Matchbreaker, it's a story about a guy who breaks up people for a living. Kind of like that other movie, but I can't remember the name of it. And then he ends up falling in love with, of course, Christina. So instead of breaking her up. So yeah, that's gonna be so interesting and everything, how to see how all that plays out. So I'm like super excited. I'm gonna try to open up the photo of all the screenings that I can see. Let's see what we got here. So we got Alabama, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, New York, all on the 21st, which is where I will be. Then there is Florida and Pennsylvania on the 22nd, Dallas, Indiana, Tennessee, Texas, Kansas, Illinois, all on the 28th. More Tennessee, because Tennessee's dumb big. More Tennessee. 2 places in Tennessee. We'll see. 2 places in Tennessee on my mom's birthday, the 29th. And then Illinois, Missouri, Florida. Illinois on the 30th. And then Missouri on the 1st of December. Florida, Texas on the 5th. Back to Tennessee. Oh, Murfreesboro. I've been there before. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I've been there. That's kind of cool. On the 7th. So if I decide to make a surprise trip to Tennessee, I'll hit up Murfreesboro on that day to see the movie again. And then Ohio, more Chicago, and Texas on the 8th. And then Fort Lauderdale on the 15th. But I have to say something because I'm really not happy with the Orlando showing being canceled. I really don't understand that, y'all. I really don't understand that. Because if we remember correctly, Orlando was the last place that Christina was. So I would think that Orlando would show out. But Orlando didn't show out. So hopefully, Orlando, you're hearing me. Team Grimmie and Orlando, I hope you hear this and you petition to get another date. Because I know it was in the middle of the week. And I know that kind of sucked. But y'all need to show out. That was the last place y'all saw her. So for y'all not to show out for her don't make sense to me. So please, Orlando, get your stuff together. Figure out a day off from work and do this, right? I mean, you don't even need a day off from work. It's just at 6:30. Well, those people that work nights, yeah, you do. But other than that, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this. To see, what type of actress she would have been. And I will tell you, I'm a real honest person, so I would tell you that when I see the screening on the 21st, I would tell you that if she sucked. I love her to death, But if she sucked as an actress, I would tell you. But so far, so good in her videos. She's pretty good at acting. So let's see how it actually turns into the big screen, and I'll let y'all know after I see it. But since this also is Throwback Thursday, I was trying to find my push pins that I used to use at my old job in Brooklyn, and I couldn't find them. But in the effort of looking for them, I found my old school songs. Like when I told y'all, some of y'all know that I started out writing songs before I ventured into poetry for because I realized my songs are raps and I'm not a rapper and I can't write. So I was like, I ain't gonna humiliate myself. I'm gonna go and do what I'm good at right now, which is poetry. And so after all of that, I just expanded into poetry. Now I'm going into film, and now that I found my music stuff, I'm gonna go back. I think it's like really dope. Like literally, this is a cassette tape of the songs I wrote because my piano teacher and I were trying to put together the music for the songs I wrote. Because yeah, of course, I wrote them without music because I didn't know how to do it. I was what? This was 16, 17 years ago. I was 11, 12. So I didn't really know how to do all this stuff. So she helps me. And so this is like the first cassette tape of all of my songs that I had written at like 11 or 12. And then over here we got, I gotta be careful because I don't want anything to fall out because I would hate to like lose it now that I actually found it, right? In this book here, it has what we started to write, the music that we started to write for my songs and for the different pop songs that I was learning. Where is it? I have I Refuse by Aaliyah in here. I had Jewel in here. Can't seem to find the page for Jewel, but it was, of course, my favorite song in Jewel, and it still is. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own, but they're not yours. They are my own, and they'll never be broken. Yes, I love that song forever and ever and ever. Yeah, on these YouTubes, y'all see that I'm a closet country head, right? So, yeah, I definitely, I'm going to revisit this. And Jeannie, I know you're gonna watch this because I'm gonna post this on my Facebook. And speaking of Facebook, that's why y'all haven't seen me much on my YouTube channel because I lost my laptop. So, I mean, not my laptop. I lost my laptop cord still. And so I've been doing Facebook Lives for my New Me Mondays or Work Well Wednesdays. I'm actually recording on the little battery that I have left on my computer, so y'all should feel real loved right now. I'm still going to call and see if I can find it. Let's see. And then, what else do I got here? And this is my sister and I's first songbook. So, like, I never realized that we actually took singing lessons a long time ago. The date on this is April 12th, 2000. Oh. It's like 2 weeks before I started writing poetry. This is like a really weird. This is weird for me right now. But yeah, it has a whole bunch of notes about how to sing. And yeah, so like this is, I never realized that my sister and I actually did this. But okay. I don't remember whose whose handwriting this is. Maybe this is Jeannie's handwriting. And then, of course, because I love Alicia Keys, here are the notes for A Woman's Worth. So see, y'all can't tell me that I didn't want to be Alicia Keys when I was like 11 years old, right? So, and then I have Fallen in here. And then I redid I Refuse. I see, because that was a good song by Aaliyah. Here's Hands. I was looking for it. I started it, didn't finish it. But there's Hands. And my handwriting hasn't changed much. At least my print. So yeah, this is like totally big memory lane for me right now. And if y'all didn't realize how like OD I was on this, what else I found? Register of copyrights to the Copyright Office of the Library of Congress. Then you open it. All of my songs. All of my songs. Torn out of my notebook for the Library of Congress. One date for one is June 2002, May 2002, July 2002, October. Oh my gosh, I have this song called Butter. I really have to I really have to record these, y'all. I'm of course gonna like rewrite them a little bit because I'm a little bit smarter now, right? And I have a little bit more music acuity. So, yeah, this is like all of my songs. When I tell y'all, this is like all of my songs in a already addressed envelope to the Library of Congress. The only reason I probably didn't send these to the Library of Congress is because the form's not in there. So I never found the form. And I think also this kind of relates to one of the poems I have in my first book, My Journey Through Poetry. One of the poems I have about talking about my parents and how they didn't want me to sing because they wanted me to have like a respectable career. And so like I was angry, so I wrote a poem about not being able to sing, and I think that's another reason why that kind of stopped. This was never sent because, you know, when you're a little kid, you always want to make your parents happy, and my mom wasn't happy that I wanted to be a singer. So, she wanted me to do, like, you know, use my brain, use my smarts for something else. So, I guess that's when I went into writing secretly for myself, and then I went into psychology because I would understand people and hopefully get my way some way or another. I hate this glare on this camera. Because I don't want you guys looking at my nose. But yeah. So, like, this is for real, like, the beginnings of Asuka, the beginnings of Simone, Nikkole, like, for real. And if that wasn't enough, what else was in the book? So you can see how deep I go. The new pocket dictionary for music. For real, Simone. You was serious. At 11 and 12 years old, you were serious about music. And then, this is even more like crazy for me. Zen guitar. Okay, my mom used to play guitar, but she didn't tell us that until, like, you know, it didn't matter anymore. Zen guitar, right? And then I read it. I read the beginning, the front. It says, I picked up Zen guitar with great interest. Perhaps the book would help my playing, offer a more spiritual perspective on music making, or at least give my practicing a jump start. So, like, I was 11 years old, like, yo, I'm taking this seriously. Like, I was like, I need to get a spiritual connection with my piano. Like, for real. So this, just my, like, gumption and my, like, focus was OD at 11 years old. So my gumption and focus now at 29, watch out, y'all, because now that I found this, we're going to see what we can do with it. Especially in my movies. We're going to see if we can, if any of my old songs at like 11, 12, 13 years old have anything to do with anything I'm writing now. That would be like real dope. But so y'all got a really weird Grimmie Genius Thursday, because I did Christina, and then I did the Flashback Thursday, and then I sung a little bit. So you guys got a weird mashup, but it kind of works. So I think this will make y'all excited to see what happens on New Me Monday next week, because I may resurrect one of these songs, maybe Butter, because that just sounds cool. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm super excited that I found my pre-poet self. It was my pre-poet self. I knew was like a musician because I started playing piano at 7, but the songwriter self kind of popped out. This is really dope for me right now. But yeah, so we'll see what I can do on New Me Monday, if I can resurrect any of this stuff. If any of this stuff is actually good. I will find a tape player so I can play the cassette tape, so I can see what Jeannie and I came up with. And yeah, it's kind of really dope right now for me. I will see you guys on Monday. Okay? Have a good weekend. Don't be so sad about the presidency, okay? I'm just going to keep praying about it, and I'm just going to see how he does with this infrastructure thing, right? We're just gonna see. I'm just gonna take it one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I didn't like what he said about women. I didn't like what he said about minorities. I didn't like all that hate that he was perpetuating. But like, I'm just hoping. I'm just gonna one step at a time. One step at a time. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. Because our protesting doesn't make any sense, because it's not like we can take him out of office. He's already in. Well, technically, already in. And hopefully Barack set him straight. I didn't get to see the actual thing, but I'm gonna try and read on it. But anyway, I didn't want to make this political. But yeah, be safe. I love y'all. Be happy. Be you always. Asuka out.